Okay, do you eat eggs? How often do you eat eggs? How do you prepare your eggs? In this video, we're going to talk about why you should be eating eggs every single day for breakfast. And I'm going to give you 5 different ways that you can prepare them in such a way that they're not boring. Okay, let's dig into it. Hey there, if you're new here, I am a doctor. I am an emergency room doctor who treats everything from COVID to gunshot wounds, burns, you name it. This video series is created to help answer some of your medical questions and the questions that are commonly asked by patients. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe. So, do you eat eggs? Do you think about eggs when you think of breakfast? What do you think about when you think of eggs? Maybe you're thinking about cholesterol. Maybe you're thinking about heart attacks. Maybe you're thinking about heart disease. Maybe you're thinking about strokes. Let's talk about those things first. When people eat eggs, they worry about the cholesterol in the egg yolks. So if you Google search, "Are eggs good for you or bad for you?" what you will see is that there are lots of articles written about whether or not eggs are good for you or bad for you. They talk about the cholesterol, they talk about the saturated fat, they talk about heart attacks, they talk about heart disease. The research is pretty consistent in showing that eating eggs does not increase your risk of having a heart attack or heart disease or stroke. People who have higher cholesterol in their blood, they actually make more bile salts. Their bodies compensate for this extra cholesterol by making more bile salts, and therefore it does end up raising the cholesterol levels in their bloodstream. Now, if you already have high cholesterol, then I would recommend speaking with your doctor about how many eggs you should be eating per week. But for most people, eating 1 to 2 eggs a day, maybe even every day, it's fine. It's not going to increase your risk of heart disease or heart attack or stroke. Eggs are a great source of protein. 1 large egg has 6 grams of protein. That's 12% of the daily recommended amount of protein for women and 8% of the daily recommended amount of protein for men. For those of us who are trying to lose weight, eating enough protein is really important because protein helps you feel full and satisfied. Protein takes more energy to digest than carbohydrates, so it keeps you feeling full longer. So this is why I like recommending eggs as part of a breakfast for people who are trying to lose weight. Eggs are also a great source of many different vitamins and minerals. They contain vitamin A, vitamin B2, vitamin B5, vitamin B12, folate, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, selenium, and zinc. Eggs are also a very good source of vitamin D. 1 large egg has about 40 IUs of vitamin D. That's 20% of the daily recommended amount for children and teenagers and 10% of the daily recommended amount for adults. Vitamin D is really important for bone health. It helps your body absorb calcium and phosphorus, so if you're low in vitamin D, you could end up having weaker bones, softer bones, which increases your risk of having fractures. Vitamin D is also really important for your immune system, so again, eggs are a great natural source of vitamin D. Now, eggs are also a great source of omega-3 fatty acids. 1 large egg contains about 180 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids. These are the types of fats that we want in our diet. These are unsaturated fats that are good for our hearts, they're good for our brains, they're good for our overall health. The omega-3 fatty acids in eggs are thought to help lower inflammation in the body. Inflammation is basically your body's way of responding to injury, to bacteria, to viruses. Sometimes it's helpful, but chronic inflammation in the body can cause problems like diabetes, cardiovascular disease, arthritis, asthma, and even cancer. So by eating eggs and getting the omega-3 fatty acids, we can help lower inflammation in our bodies. Eggs are also a great source of choline. 1 large egg has about 147 grams of choline. Choline is a nutrient that we don't hear a lot about, but it's actually really important in helping your body make a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is used by all of your nerves in your body. It's involved in a lot of different things, including your memory, your ability to learn, your ability to sleep, your ability to have good muscle control. In addition to all these vitamins and minerals and fatty acids, eggs are also a great source of antioxidants. Antioxidants help protect your cells from being damaged by free radicals. Free radicals are basically just unstable atoms that can cause damage to cells in your body. So by eating eggs, you get these antioxidants that can help protect your body against these free radicals. And finally, eggs are a great source of lutein and zeaxanthin. These are two antioxidants that are really important for eye health. Studies have shown that eating eggs that contain these two antioxidants help improve vision and reduce the risk of developing age-related macular degeneration and cataracts. I think the reason why eggs have gotten such a bad rap over the years is because of the cholesterol in them. When I grew up, we were all told to avoid eggs because of the cholesterol. There was this fear surrounding cholesterol. If you had high cholesterol in your blood, you were really at risk of having a heart attack or a stroke. This is no longer true. We now know that eating eggs does not increase your risk of having a heart attack or a stroke. Now, I will say that when I work in the emergency room, I do see people come in with egg on their face. It usually involves a pan on fire and them trying to scramble an egg and it catching on fire and them throwing water on it and the water boiling and the egg sticking to their face. Not really sure how that happens, but it does happen. Let's talk about 5 different ways that you can prepare eggs so that they're not boring. Number 1, you can poach them. To poach an egg, fill a pot with about 3 inches of water. Add a splash of vinegar, bring the water to a simmer, not a boil. Crack your egg into a small bowl and then gently slip the egg into the water. Cook for 3 to 4 minutes. You can serve poached eggs on toast, or you can put them on top of a salad, or you can eat them just the way they come out of the water. Number 2, you can fry them. To fry an egg, heat a pan on medium heat. Add a little bit of oil. Crack your egg directly into the pan. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Cook for 3 to 4 minutes, or until the whites are set. For sunny, side-up eggs, don't flip the egg. For over easy eggs, flip the egg after the whites are set, but before the yolk is set. Cook for another minute or so. For over medium eggs, cook the egg for 3 to 4 minutes or until the yolk is mostly set. For over hard eggs, cook the egg for 4 to 5 minutes or until the yolk is completely set. Number 3, you can scramble them. Scramble eggs by whisking together the eggs and then putting them in a pan on medium heat. Add a little bit of milk or cream to give them a richer flavor. You can add cheese, salsa, onions, anything that you want. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Cook for 3 to 4 minutes or until the eggs are set. Number 4, you can make an omelette. An omelette is basically a fancy French scrambled egg. To make an omelette, you crack your eggs into a bowl. Add any toppings that you want. Whisk them together and then pour them into a hot pan. As the eggs start to set around the edges, use a spatula to push them towards the middle of the pan. Tilt the pan to let the uncooked egg flow to the bottom. Continue to do this until the eggs are almost set, but still a little bit wet. Fold the omelette in half and then serve. And number 5, you can make an egg muffin. This is one of my favorite ways to make eggs. To make an egg muffin, you preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Grease a muffin tin. Whisk together your eggs, any seasonings that you want, any toppings that you want. Pour the egg mixture into the muffin tin. Bake for 15 to 20 minutes or until the eggs are set. So eggs are a great food to eat for breakfast. They're easy to prepare. They're not expensive. They last a long time. They're versatile. There are so many things that you can do with eggs. They're a great source of protein, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, choline. They do not increase your risk of heart disease or heart attack or stroke. So eggs are something that you should be eating. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and family. Also, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Do you eat eggs every day? What do you eat for breakfast? Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Please subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe to watch more.